Hey there, everyone. The auction's kicked off its second wave, and the developers have thrown in a bunch of cool tanks for sale. Today, I'll walk you through which tanks are worth snagging and which ones you might want to pass on. But before we dive into that, I want to wish you all an early Happy New Year. To celebrate, I've got a special giveaway lined up for you. Stick around until the end of the video, because at a random moment, I'll spill the details on how you can participate. Enjoy the show. Friends, in today's tech-savvy world, it's no secret that for many people, YouTube is the primary source of income. Each of you can start creating videos right now and earn from it. You don't even need a computer because the most crucial aspect of any video is high-quality sound. That's why I want to recommend an excellent service from my friends, my Vocal AI. This service uses artificial intelligence and can replicate your voice or any other voice in just a few clicks. All you need to do is record 25 phrases or upload an audio file with any voice, and the neural network will create an exact copy. After that, you can use your voice to narrate any text or even listen to how you sing different tracks.
And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, happy, make me wanna cry.
And with the promo code SweatchVoice23, you'll get a 23% discount. Start earning online with my Vocal AI. All the details will be in the description. Hey folks, turns out the developers are throwing in 2 new tanks on the auction every single day. Honestly, I didn't catch on to this right away, and I missed the chance to bring you the news. Overall, the tanks they've added haven't been all that impressive, and I don't think they're worth your hard-earned cash. Let's start with something positive, the Emil 1951. I'll say it again, it's a good tank, but unfortunately, it's not the best among its peers at Tier 8. Nevertheless, it can hold its own in random battles. The tank features an autoloader with 3 rounds, allowing you to dish out 930 damage to your opponent in 6 seconds. However, be prepared for a long reload time afterward. Not every average player will be able to master this tank, let alone beginners. While the tank seems to have turret armor, similar to its upgradable counterpart, it's easily penetrable if not raised. In conclusion, I'd say it's a decent tank if you can snag it for 5,000 gold. Otherwise, it's probably wiser to save your gold for more superior tanks. Now, let's talk about a Tier 10 heavy tank, the Object 260. Before the rebalance of all Tier 10 tanks, this tank was considered one of the worst collector tanks at its level. However, after the rebalance, it got a new lease on life. Now it's a genuinely strong tank with good armor, excellent mobility, and high damage per minute. Even a novice can handle this tank since it can teach you how to play similar tanks, and there are many of them in the game. The question, however, is where a novice would get so much gold in the early stages. I wouldn't recommend buying this tank if you're a beginner, but if you've reached a certain level in the game and want to learn how to deal high damage at Tier 10, then it's an excellent choice for you. Especially if you can get it for 12,000 gold. Let's move on. Another tank that gained a second wind after the rebalance is the T22 Medium. Previously, all Soviet medium tanks were almost identical, and the T22 Medium got lost among them, becoming somewhat outdated. But now, they've been significantly differentiated. If the T62A is a tank for positional play relying on armor, and the Object 140 leans more towards being a light tank than a medium one, the T22 Medium is designed for breakthroughs. While its armor may not look impenetrable, you'll often find yourself bouncing shots, especially on the sides of the hull. I'd say it's the tank with the most deceptive armor in the game. Just watch how it can finish matches against multiple opponents. I want to note that this replay was made before the tank received armor improvements. Just imagine what it's capable of now. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. To tank effectively in this tank, you need to get used to properly angling the hull and constantly staying in motion. That's the secret to success with the T22 Medium. Overall, at 12,500 gold, it would be an excellent choice for intermediate and skilled players. Let's keep going. Friends, as I promised at the beginning of the video, I've prepared a new giveaway for you in honor of the upcoming new year. Today, I'll be giving away 2 Tier 8 premium tanks of your choice. You can see the list of tanks available for selection. All you need to do is hit the like button under this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with your in-game nickname, ID, and the server you play on. And of course, don't forget to mention the tank you'd like to receive. I'll use a random selection to pick 2 winners, and they'll get the tanks on their accounts. The results will be announced in the next video. Good luck to all of you. Let's continue with the tank analysis from the auction. And now, we've got something from the Blitz bastards, the Predator. Honestly, I have no idea what the developers were thinking when they added this tank to our game. Just look at it. It looks so cool with that sleek blue color and machine guns on the sides. You might think it's equally awesome in battles, but I've never been more wrong. This tank is like the official punching bag. It's incredibly easy to penetrate from any angle, and it can't do much in return. In short, I strongly advise against buying it, even if it's priced at 2,000 gold. Actually, even if they were giving it away for free, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't want people thinking strange things about me.
What the fuck?
Next up, we have another tank that I wouldn't recommend you buy, the AMX Cannon 105. Why do I advise against it? Well, it's quite simple. It's useless. You just don't need it. It doesn't boast any impressive characteristics, especially when there are more interesting tanks available. I don't even know what to say about it, so let's just skip this one and we'll move on. The KP-70 is actually a pretty decent Tier 9 heavy tank. However, here lies its main problem. It's a Tier 9 tank, and it will consistently find itself in battles against Tier 10 tanks. Would you want to play like that all the time? I wouldn't. So even though I have it, I don't play it. In general, it's better not to buy it. I believe there will be tanks in the future that are much more interesting and cost-effective. Let's move on and look at the next tanks. Next up, we have the T28 Defender. This tank features a drum-fed gun with 3 rounds and a total damage output of 1,200 units. However, delivering all 3 shots will take you quite a bit of time, given that the reload for each round is 6.5 seconds. That's quite a long time for an autoloader. In my opinion, this tank isn't worth buying. Let's move on to the next one. WZ-122TM. It's a Chinese medium tank that packs a punch with a high single-shot damage of 400 units. Additionally, the tank boasts decent armor. You might think it's a good buy, especially considering the not-so-high price. However, I urge you not to buy it for a clear reason. At Tier 8, there's a tank that outperforms it in almost every aspect, the Chimera. I'm confident that this tank will be available for purchase soon. So, save your gold for a tank that will be better overall. And finally, we have another rather unremarkable tank, the Lansen C. The situation here is similar to the previous tank. There's no point in buying the Lansen C when there's a stronger counterpart in the form of the M4A1 Rev M. By the way, you can win the M4A1 Rev in my giveaway. As for the Lansen C, don't spend your gold on it. Save your gold and just wait. The developers are clever. They know that most players will spend their gold now. Later, when you're out of gold, they'll introduce the most tempting offers to the auction. So just wait for interesting deals and participate in my giveaway. Once again, I want to wish you all a happy new year and good luck to everyone. We'll see each other again soon. Goodbye.